Hello, welcome back to Animalotic Corner. Guess what? Earlier, I bought my art therapy to you. And because I was supposed to really have it yesterday, but I just got detained, couldn't do it. So I decided to move it to noon. I did. I was there for an hour and 30 minutes. But now I'm back at, I think it's 5 now. I know I'm a little late. Yes, it's 5:17. Sorry, I'm late. But however, we're back. And you got your aids from the MJR Aftermath Foundation, the SPTV Foundation. You got, and you got your transportation aid, you got your Hot Wheels. So let me think here. But guess what? I'm going to help you out too and bring you all the recipes into your house. Of course, I'm doing what Jenna's doing, really. But I gonna make dolma, which means, in a nutshell, stuffed vegetables. Now, generally, they put beef in it. But guess what? I'm going to make a vegetarian version. So, let's get started. And as you know, I'm also going to bring you Scientology stores at the same time while I'm cooking and cutting up the vegetables to stuff it. All right, here we go. All right, first, where's my, oh, there it is. Okay. First, I know I'm sounding like a hypocrite right now, but we're going to get our vegetarian beef. And yes, I know Poe and the Go says these have additives and could cause cancer, but you know what? Yes, he's right generally. But I have to actually get a recipe for it. But however, until then, I'm going to have to use this, even though it's hypocritical of me to just use it. But you know what? We're going to use it. So, all right. First, oh, here's a nip. We're going to open these. All right, let me cut it open. It doesn't look like it's going to want to open. All right. All righty, here we go. I'm opening it. And guess what? I reached 19 subscribers. That's right. And I got 20,009, but it just, okay. So, all right, I'm going to dump this in. Yeah, sorry, I ruined your day. But usually it normally has regular beef. But after you stuff it, you have to have it on very low heat and just let it cook all day. It's that kind of meal. It's one of those meals that you have to wait all day for. So it's a big, huge project. So what I'm going to do is stuff these and shove it in the refrigerator for tomorrow. And I'm going to bring you a dessert. Haven't done that yet. I'm going to decide for you on what to bake. All right. All righty, here we go. Now, you know this is called dolma or stuffed vegetables. Okay. Yes. Now, I think it's always cooked in Turkey, but it's most definitely is cooked in Armenia all the time in the Middle East. But do they cook it all over the Middle East there? It's possible, but I can't really say. I'll look it up later, right after I'm actually throw this in too. Now, I wanted to change paces because guess what? I really needed to use these because if I don't use it, it'll go bad. But I really wanted to actually make cheese turnovers. But of course, I will definitely make it tomorrow. But these really needed to get out of the way. And the top part of my tomato was rotten. But you know what? I easily cut that off. That part is gone. Tomatoes. And that did it. And I hope there's enough for me to actually stuff them all. And I got this. Okay. All right. I got the beef. Oops. Oh, geez. Get it. I need my spoons, of course. All righty. Okay, I got my spoons. All right. So now I'm going to actually use my hands to actually knead it because you didn't need to do that. Okay. Okay, we're going to knead the mock beef. Now, as you know, this is a vegetarian kitchen. I do not make meat. Okay. All right, there we go. Kind of. Oh boy, this is something. All right, so. All right. Now, guess what, everybody? I dropped 10 pounds. Now, I'm hoping to drop another 10 pounds by the end of this month. So, I've been drinking juice and coffee every morning. All right. Oh, and yes, I'm excited about it. I'm back on track. Before I weighed about 200 pounds, I'm like, can't allow that. So I went back on a diet. I'm balancing my meals. Don't deprive yourself into into a diet. Okay, just balance it. Have the cookies, cakes, whatever. On certain days, me, I chose to eat it on the weekend. And eat healthier during the week. Me, I always have salad. That's what I do. And I don't have beef jerkies like Aaron does. Okay. Okay. 1 teaspoon of oregano. Now, 1 teaspoon oregano. Get it in. Now, guess what? These actually make excellent teas because I tried it. It was amazing. Of course, I put a little sugar in there. And what it does is, I think it's healthy for you. But the only thing is, you really can't do it every time. Just narrow it down and you'll be fine. And you need 2.5 teaspoons parsley. Oh, this smells like a piece of heaven. Now, you can use fresh ones. Just use the whole fresh ones. But with me, I don't want to leave it in the refrigerator for days and leave it molding. Plus, I am a little lazy. So I got to get off my feet, clean my apartment just a little bit more. But no, I'm not a hoarder. I don't hoard things. And I do throw out the trash. So, all right. So, that, I don't want to say this. You can use regular beef, but I don't want to, because guess what? I'm an animal rights activist. I am not handing in my apron, but I'm against it altogether, but I can't force people to be a vegetarian. Let's just face it. Okay, and a half of parsley, 2.5 teaspoons. All right, that should do it. I don't need my turmeric. I'm going to put these away. Oh, I got like a cabinet full of herbs, almost. I got mostly herbs, cakes. This is my baking and herb cabinet. I keep it above my oven. I love to bake. I do like to cook, but I don't want to make a mess, so I just cook twice a week. So that's just it. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm going to knead it. Oh, and guess what? I do want garlic in here, so I'm not going to forget my garlic. I love garlic. I need garlic. I want garlic. I can't go a day without garlic. Okay. All right. So we're going to need this thing. It's not going to fit in there. So, all right. If you can only smell the garlic, I would love to smell it. 2 teaspoons garlic. That should be it. But if you want to put more, well, you can, but don't put so much in there that it's going to make you stink, because let's face it, garlic is strong. So, yeah, this is the recipe I had while growing up. Oh, I got to put this, no, I want that one out. Got to still throw this away, but guess what? my sink is just gone. Oh, here. Now it's not much, but I'm gonna. Okay, that's it. Now, minced garlic. What they do when they make minced garlic is, I think, dry it up and preserve it. All right. Okay. And now, they got machines to do that. We don't do it. So now we're going to need it. All right. Hopefully it'll fit into every single vegetable, because I really got to get rid of it. All righty. There we go. Now I got to get this off my hands. All right. Now we're going to cut up our vegetables. All right. Now we're going to stuff our vegetables. We're going to pull this aside because I don't have much space here. So pull this aside. Put this in the sink. All right. Get my cutting board. All right. Now, we're going to start by cutting up the zucchini. We're going to cut up each and every vegetable. And while I'm doing that, we're going to get into a little chat. Again, about Scientology. But first, you know what? I know all week last week, I was going to bring you the Mormon story about Sam and Melissa. I'm spotlighting them. So I think it'll be a great show. This I got to wash. And that'll be first thing Monday. Let's see, Monday. What time? About 7 o'clock. Between 4 and 7 o'clock. Can't make up a 9, so I'll just wait. I already have the time. Go by the time that I have. So, I forgot what time, but yeah, check the time. Okay. So, we're going to cut up the zucchini. Ooh, I need my... Now, I'm going to use this to take out all the inside of the zucchini. Okay, we're going to cut it up. All of it. All right. Is this the way my mom did it? No. Okay. And take another zucchini, cut it up. Now, I can't waste it for another day because guess what? It's going to go bad if I don't use it. So let's cut it up. All right. But will it actually stay in there? I think so. But my mother actually kept oil. Okay. Let's just say she cut it in half, used the 2, and then just stuffed all the beef in it. So, yeah, from the beginning up to the age of 18, I ate meat. But then once I turned 18, I actually started changing it around. I was a little bit overweight. I was a little fat, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So I changed everything around. I took out all the red meat, left in the poultry. Same time, I'm going to cut this up. All right. Now I'm going to leave this end in. Okay. All right. There we go. I need one more. Cut this. Now, this is fine. This is already cut. I had to cut the bad part out. So, well, it still smells like a tomato. I only had one spot, so I cut it out. So, now I'm going to cut this off. And I need to use this. If I wait another day, it'll... All right. Now, when I get up to pepper, yeah, this is what all my peppers are going to look like. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I use this for my stuffed vegetables. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, okay. Now, it looks like I'm going to... Oh, yeah, let me get... Put all these in. So I'm going to use my custard to throw everything that I don't eat in here. All right. And then I'm going to use this tool to actually take everything out. All right. Okay. Let's see here. But first, I'm going to have to cut all the peppers and pull out the middles. Although it's not really that bad, I'll just cut it off and then stuff it. Now, these are the last ones I'm going to stuff. All right. While I'm deep heating this, yeah, I'm going to throw everything in the custard and then toss it later. But you know what? I am working on getting what's that thing called again? Oh, I hope I'm not getting Alzheimer's. Let's see. What is it called? Oh my, okay, I'll think of it eventually. All right. Hopefully I'm not getting Alzheimer's. Yeah, my mother had Alzheimer's from the age of 50 on. Or was it from 40 on? Yeah, it was from 50 on. And then she passed away from a virus 2008. I lost my dad last year, and it just went by so fast. But however, I said I was going to get to the Scientology stories. All right, yeah. According to Jen Miscavige, some of the celebrities are aware what's going on. Like John Travolta, Tom Cruise. Of course, you know he keeps slave labor. Now, all his millions he makes from his film, 1 million of it goes into slave labor. So, am I going to totally boycott it? I would. I'm not going to have any of his films. Am I going to call one? No, I'll discourage people from actually going to his movies, because it's not the same what it used to be, where he was at number 1. It just dropped to number 8 and number 10. But I won't, but I can't discourage anyone else from going. So that should do it. Yeah, okay. Cut this. 1 million of the proceeds from his movies, 1 million goes into the slave labor that Scientology has. Now, as you can tell, they're hush-hush about it. None of them are confirming it or denying it. They're just keeping quiet. So guess what? They are tolerating that. All the celebrities that are in it are just tolerating it. So does John Travolta keep slave labor? It's possible. I don't know. And now, if you walked up to Tom Cruise and asked him if he donates his money to all the slave labor that he's practicing, he's going to say no. He's going to deny it. So I wouldn't bother really asking him that. Mike Pena, actually, I did not know his name. I didn't know he existed until Aaron, Jenna, and possibly Natalie mentioned it. Otherwise, I never heard of him. Let's face it. So, and he say Scientology, and let's see, and they say that the audience will automatically cure you. No. Don't go for that kind of garbage. It's not going to cure diddly squat. Oops. That's not the one. Okay. Put this in there. Okay. This one. So I definitely got to use these. I don't want them to go bad. I was going to make turnovers, but no. And Jenna Elfman, she's definitely tolerating it. She went on some kind of news, sat down and talked to all the new reporters that were sitting there in front of her. She turned around, of course, I've mentioned it before, and said, "Oh, it's a misunderstood religion." Okay, first of all, we all seen what they did. Now, was it a big misunderstanding that Scott Holstanger, Barbie got toppled over by a couple of Scientologists and walks into the blue infamous building? Was it a big misunderstanding when an elderly man took a cup of water, pelted it at a protester? Was it a big misunderstanding when they threw buckets of waters at the protesters in Clearwater, Florida? No. Was it a huge misunderstanding that a Scientologist security guard pushes a woman into the test center, locks the door, and has her boyfriend trying to get in to get her out? No. And was it a big, huge misunderstanding that one of the Scientologists was packing up the books, and while she was packing up the books, she called the big guy to beat up on Confident Chris? Was that a big misunderstanding? No. And then before that, Osa paid a homeless guy to beat him up. A street guy beat him up. He needed staple in his head and stitches, and he was bruised up. Was that a misunderstanding? No. So where does she come off saying all that? That's a bunch of garbage that she's talking about. Well, guess what? They even lied when they had their hands caught in the cookie jar. So, and they said, oh, it's a big misunderstanding, especially Jenna Miscavige. No, it's not. It's right on YouTube and it's witnessed. Okay, put that back. Hoping I get all of them. But if I run out of meat, I'll find something to do with these peppers. Okay. And no ethical person would jump on a table like David Miscavige, run across a table and beat one of his staff up. They're not ethical, period. Especially Miscavige. So, yeah, I've not seen much of Jenna Miscavige's, no, not Jenna Miscavige, Jenna Elfman's career. Yeah, she might be on that Dead show, The Walking Dead. So, otherwise, don't really see her much doing anything. All right. And what else? It's a hate group, no matter what they say. And there are a bunch of hypocrites saying, whoa, we're religious bigots. No, they are. They are the religious bigots. They hate other religions. But there are a percentage of them that'll tolerate another religion. They don't mind being around other religions. It's just the upper level management. Cut. And then I'm not going to cook it today. I'm going to take it out in the morning and cook it. So hopefully I won't forget it. I'm going to put water in it, put it on low, and I'll cook all day. So what happens if it's not cooked by then? Yeah, I'll turn it up a little. But I that's what I grew up doing. That's what my mother did. It's basically my mom's recipe, sort of, but this is how you stuff the vegetables with beef, or in my case, mock beef. Okay, so we're going to cut this up again. I use this all the time for stuffing my stuffed vegetables. I highly recommend it. It's easy instead of just cutting up the big stuff when you're having dinner. All you got to do is take your fork. Okay. Could you cut it? Yeah, maybe once and then stick it in your mouth. All right. Now, does everybody else know about my channel? Yeah. Scientology Up North does. Dusty Soda Fountain does. And I think that's about it. Now, I hope Aaron knows about it because I did volunteer. I did send up the flare from here at Ohio, so I am going to start up a team and then have volunteers, and I'm going to, yeah. Yesterday, I asked one of the college students next door from where I live about using his foundation for volunteer work. Yeah, from Florida. I'll send up the flyer. But I had plenty of good ideas. So, okay, we're going to cut this up. Now, I haven't put any of the foundation, the Clubhouse International on my links down below, but I should. But if you're definitely in the Ohio area, there are about 2 or 3 clubhouses. The ones I'm aware of, I am sort of aware of 3 of them. Now, if you're in the Cleveland, Ohio area, it's Magnolia Clubhouse. And if you're in Columbus, it's Fountain House. And if you're in the Dayton area, it's Rainbow House. I'm certain of it. If I'm wrong, sorry. So all you got to do, I'm really sorry. I'll put it in my link down below. But, however, call the Clubhouse if you're tech savvy and you're in the Ohio area, and I just mentioned these, and you need help finding a job or need to social and recover, that also have an excellent recovery program. So a Scientologist who just got out of Scientology and other people who got out of cults could go to for recovery, and they'll not just the SPTV Foundation and the Aftermath Foundation, they'll help you also find a job and a place to live. But the difference between them and those the Aftermath Foundation and the SPTV Foundation, I need to say it quick because I know they named it after Mark Rinder too. So they do help people find jobs and put a roof over their heads. But the difference between that and Clubhouse International and Magnolia Clubhouse and Fountain House and Rainbow House, they actually have activities and a good recovery program. So there we go. All right. Whoa, that was a mouthful. Okay. So I'm doing this for you. And I was given the green light to go ahead and mention it. So I am. So it's just not limited for people who just got out of the cult. If you have mental illness, and you know you do, you could call them to, I just have to remember to put it down below. So call them, set up a tour, and if you need mental health care, they'll help you find one. Now, in Cleveland, Ohio, they have Signature Health. Go on the computer, type Signature Health, Cleveland, Ohio, pops up. You can call them. All right. Oh, that was a mouthful. Okay, and back. All right, now, take this out. Okay. Throw back in. Okay, there we go. And they told everybody who's gay in Scientology that they can edit the gay away. There's no such thing. You are who you are. Don't hide from it. Of course, Scientology John Travolta has been hiding his identity. He is bisexual. And they told him they can edit that out. No. Audit that out. No, they can't do that. You are who you are. Embrace what you have. Do they all want children? Yeah, some do, some don't. Some want to have kids, some don't. Okay, but do not think that they tolerate. They don't. So everybody in the LGBTQ community, get up and just fight for your rights. Tell Scientology in front of that blue building that these things are not going to be tolerated. Now, through my career as an actress, I met one guy. Oh, he is just so great. A lot of them had the courage. Now, I was in that film as an extra. I was sitting in the bar, pretending to drink. Now, when you see a bar scene in a TV or a movie, it's possible they're really not drinking anything. They're pretending to drink it. Okay, it's possible. Could they drink it? Well, they could, but it would be a little stale. But you know what? Okay, but usually if they don't want you to drink it, they'll just tell you, don't drink it. All right. Now, go. Whew. He has a courage. And he says, you know what, Nisa? Tell those producers and directors, you're a sweet person. Just tell them. So I didn't it's been a while since I've been doing it. And I'm like, oh, well, it's stalled. Now I must go back to school. I did. I still wanted theater. So I decided to actually work as a kindergarten teacher. But it looks like I'm going to have to be the aide for a while. And then get a bachelor's degree as an instructor. So that's what I'm doing. I've been in this for years. I'm in rags. And not everybody makes it. It's a tough business to break into. Now, these guys you see, some of them have connections, some of them don't. Some of them just get in without connections, like Kevin Sorbo. And some of them do. And Christian Slater, his father is in the business. And now there is this younger, her last name's Landon. Michael Landon's one of the youngest children is actually in Days of Our Lives. She's in a soap opera. Those soap operas are tough. They're in there 5 days a week. They get a new script the same day and have to remember it. My hat's off to them because it is tough to do it in one day. Now, if I'm in a film, it's no problem. I'll use my script and remember it in about 2-3 weeks tops, and then go do the film, and I'll remember it. But, well, of course, it was during my younger years. I remember each and every script. But guess what? Eventually, you're going to have to come off the script. So, and yeah, my hat's off to everybody in General Hospital, Days of Our Lives. Those are the only two soap operas that are left. It is now. I heard something that all my children's coming back. I don't know. I really don't know if it's possible. I don't want to start a rumor and say they are when they're not. So don't take me at my word. Okay, I gotta keep going. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, geez. You know what? I better get my light again. All right. I am back, of course. So I don't know how long this is and it's getting a little dark. So I decided to I don't know how long this is going to take to unstuff everything and put the beef in. I don't know. But anyways, back to this. Where was I? Yeah, soap opera. I'm through talking about that now. Oh, yeah. But when I first started out, there was no YouTube. It is a handy tool to actually get your face out there, but have fun. That's what it's really about. It's not about the fame, the glory. It's all about the character. Now, besides doing this, I also wrote a material, and it's off to the publishers. Now, I just sent one to a publisher. What's in it? I'm going to say what Scientology says. Read the book. So that's it. Okay. All right. Okay. Because I'm not giving any plots away. Never. Okay. So read the book. Read the book. All right. And what else is there? Yeah. I was fascinated with characters almost my entire life. I knew about people being in TV, movies. I just loved all the characters. I was a die-hard character fan. It is just so amazing. You know what? I'm going to turn on. All right. So we're almost done. It is such a process making this thing. It's unbelievable. So, all right. Okay. And then when I'm back on next week, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, tomorrow morning, I will make the cheese turnovers. I have to, because if I don't use my feta cheese, my mock feta cheese, that's it. It's over. It's definitely over. So I'm going to make that for brunch. What else is there? Let's see. Oh, geez. I don't know. But after this, I will make, should I make desserts? Yeah, it's going to go over an hour. So possibly I'll make it tomorrow. So brunch, I'm going to be making turnovers tomorrow, definitely most, because I needed to use this. I didn't want it to go bad. Last time I had these babies, so I need to use them. So, all right, there we go. Everything is there, of course. There. I was going to bake brownies, but you know what? It's going to be over an hour. So I need to call it. So now we're going to have a pot. We're going to stuff each and every one of them mock meat, into the vegetable. Oh, wait, no. I need to cut these up. I need to go into it. Now, leave the bottom part in. So here we go. Now, food compacting. Yes, I still need to get a food compactor. That's it. So take your tool. Or if you don't have a tool, you can just easily use a spoon. Okay. So you go in. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want dead quiet, so I need to have a conversation. All right. Leave the bottom part in. So leave that in. Go on to the next one. Again, leave this part in because this is what holds whatever's in there. So, all right. So, tomorrow I am definitely going to have that for you. What else is going on? Oh, guess what? L. Ron Hubbard had an issue with David Miscavige. Okay. Now, do I actually have enough money for my next material? No. I might actually go into the GoFundMe page and actually use it. Okay. So, oh, speaking of which, I am going to go use them to actually send a GoFundMe to the SPTV. And then I'll fund the work. All right. Okay. All righty. Okay. Now, okay, there we go. Now, again, leave the bottom in. There. And I'm going to use this end because it's a little bit more bigger. Okay. Okay, there we go. Am I going to eat it? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get my food compactor. All right. Because now if you throw away food, it will put a hole in the ozone layer. I did hear it somewhere. So get that food compactor. What is it going to do with it? Okay. But I guess it breaks down the food that's in there. Okay. See, this is what it looks like inside. It's totally howl. So leave parts of it in. Okay. Alrighty. Now, next, Alrighty. Take the tool. Take it out. Take all this out. Okay. And of course, you know that earlier there was drilling going on and banging going on. Well, guess what? They're putting my new, of course, I mentioned it earlier. They put in my new boiler. I have no hot water. I've been going to my brother's house to actually take a shower. So, I can't wait to get my hot water back. Okay. So, okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Now, each and every one. Now I will make dessert tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow. And of course, last week I made bread pudding. Couldn't contain myself. I had to actually eat it before I actually apple bread pudding. So yeah. Now I know it's now the SPTV now has 252 channels now. Let me rephrase it. 252 plus channels now. I bet you everybody's joining in. A lot of them that are not known, they are the ones that's part of the SPTV community in spirit. Now, nobody's limited. We all are one in spirit. That's the way I look at it. Is it a competition? Yeah, sort of. But with me, I don't think of it that way. Because I am giving them support line too. And of course, Audit LA is definitely giving all the Scientologists that are stuck in that blue building all the support. She is just going to all the meetings and just advocating for them big time. So she is the heroine of the story. Of course, I mention it every time. And I am just proud of saying it. Okay. And yeah, okay. And what else is going on? Now, Aaron says that he no longer wants to actually say anything about John Travolta. He doesn't want to give him any more sympathy. You know what? In a way, I can't blame him. So he just washed his hands of it all together. So does it make me feel sorry for him? Well, I have a little bit in there, but not totally. Because let's face it, I don't know what the circumstances, but the upper level or the management actually took his plane. Now, I don't know whether or not he gave it to them or they just decided to take it upon themselves to take it and kidnap another person. Now, if it's him, no. I am not going to tolerate that. That is called kidnapping. All right, there we go. See how horrible this is? So, leave the bottom in. Of course, this is much easier, so let me take all of it out. I can't wait to have this food processor. Okay, there. It's out. Okay, next. Okay, take this out. Now, when am I going to get the money? I don't know. All right. My funds are really limited, so I have to watch every single thing I do. So even though I get a little bit of work in this thing, it's almost on its last leg. So I'm going to have to do something about it. So, period. Am I going to do this again? No, probably not. Okay. Because it is a bit of a chore to do this. So, okay. So it's called Doma or stuffed vegetables. You can say that. Okay. Whew, what a day. Okay. I've been on here twice. This is the second time I'm on. So, okay. All right, that should be it for this one. All right, I got one more after this. So take this out. So, all right. Alrighty, there we go. It's quiet now. That guy's not here to actually work on the boil, and he'll be back tomorrow. And guess what? I am so excited. I'm gonna get my hot water back. Okay. And talked about Scientology today. I can't wait to talk about Mormonism tomorrow and Warren Jett. Now, as you can tell, Mormonism is a form of cult. But there is one end of Mormonism that is not into polygamy, and that's another half that I heard somewhere that there is another half that is not into the polygamy. So, all right. All right. All right. Now, the other SP channels are L. Ron Hub Cult. And there is SPTV Down Under with, oh, geez, I don't remember her name. The one with the blue hair. I don't remember her name. Okay, and there's Rage Against the Dark Arts with Miriam. And all right. Now, I'm going to keep trying to get on the SPTV. I'm going to be totally patient with Fluffer Squirrel. What's her name? I don't know. She's just refusing to put me on. I'm going to be patient with her. I'm going to give her benefit, not of a doubt benefit. I don't want to lose my patience with her. Because guess what? If she continues it, I'm going to have an SPTV space of my own and call it SPTV Room. So, okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to get to the tomatoes. I'm having a tough time with this one, so I'm going to cut it. Hopefully. Okay. Tomatoes are a little bit different, so should I actually use this for a salad? Yeah, you know what? I am. So let me go get another custard and save that. All right. Because guess what? We cannot waste food because it'll waste the earth. It will put holes in the ozone layer. All right, so here we go. And once I start working on the project, I will bring it to you. But I'm going to have to bring it to Aaron first. There. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to move these over. Yep. Okay. Cut these. Oh, I'm in love with these tomatoes. So I am just, oh boy. I'm going to cut this and then throw those away. I got 2 more to actually cut. Oh boy, I'm starving. I can't wait to eat. So what am I going to cook for the next time? I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to save this for my salad this week. All right, there, that should do it. Now, the tomatoes are a little bit sensitive, so you're going to have to cut it out, but be careful cutting. Okay, it looks like I skinned it, so be careful cutting. Oh boy, I just really jacked it. Okay. All righty. All right, I didn't cut myself, thank God. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and toss this out. Or maybe, no. You know what? Maybe I'll save this for my salad too. Because, yeah, I can't really. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to put this in my salad tomorrow or whenever. Okay. All right, clear some of these out of my way. Teaspoon, okay. Whew, okay, there we go. I'm going to toss these. Some of these are seeds, so I have to toss. Okay. All right. Now we are going to stuff each and every vegetable you see. So here we go. I got to put these in the sink. All righty. Throw these away. Alrighty. Okay, now we're going to stuff little by little. So we're going to start with the zucchini. So it's really limited, so I have to. Ooh, I didn't put any salt in it. Salt. All right. I'm going to line them up. Oh, wait, I said I was going to put salt in it. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Teaspoon. All right. So, all right, so we're going to mix it up. All right. All right. I didn't cut myself, yay. Okay. All right. Next vegetable. So we're going to stuff this. While I'm stuffing, I'm going to have another conversation so we won't have dead air. All right. Let me see here. What else is shaking? Of course, I brought up plenty of time. Oh, and I think I did bring up the fact that Scientology Boston in Commonwealth Avenue, there is not much space in there. because I know I grew up in Boston in Commerce. That place is not big. The building that they're using and the room that they're using is not that big. It's practically an office building, and it's a little room. It's a little big, but it's not as big as the other orgs. It's not really that big. Trust me at my word. Because I've been in that building more than enough times. So, now, meantime, as I'm waiting to be in the SPTV directory, I am going to still continue to be patient until I lose my patience. But I don't want to lose my patience. That's not what I'm about. So I'm just going to keep on hoping that she has it in her heart to put me in. Okay. So, alrighty, there we go. Put this in because it has the circle in there. I'm gonna stuff the zucchini. And am I upset that I'm not on there? Yes. Because if you're not on there, not that many people are going to know who you are. And am I feeling like I'm the invisible woman? Yes. That's the way she's making me feel. She's making me feel like I'm the invisible woman. So am I going to put her in my project? No. So can't have it both ways. If I'm not on a directory, she's not in my project. I'm not going to say what project it is, because what if it doesn't happen? So, yeah, I'm the part that talks but doesn't do anything. I am going to work on doing it. I'm going to get off my butt, do it. So, I am volunteering from Ohio. So, alrighty. So the funds to me are limited. So all right, this one in. Now I'm not gonna cook this right away because you know why? This is an all-day thing. I'm gonna have to heat it up in the morning, and then it's gonna cook all day. I'm gonna leave it on low. You should put it on low. Let it cook all day, and then when it broils and it loses its discoloration, it's done. But it's an all-day thing. So keep it on low. Make sure there's like let's see. Make sure it's about like 1/3, maybe 2/3, and let it sit all day. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put this in. Alrighty, so all right. Now Aaron says there's 250 channels. I counted myself, and there's a new channel on there. So it's 252 plus, and I'm counting myself now. I don't care what they think. So I don't care what Sulfur Squirrel thinks. So next time I'm on the live with somebody, I'll tell them. And I'm going to try and get them to actually put. Now, could it be that I have a virus? Maybe. Yeah, actually I do. Maybe she doesn't want me because of virus. Well, I'm trying to switch up computers. But for some reason, I can't use my brand new computer because my brother had to put a parental control on it. So it looks like I'm going to have to get a new one. So that's why I'm saying I'm giving her the benefit. So. And right now I have 20,009 subscribers and 20,009 views and 19 subscribers. Isn't that cool? I'm finally on the way. All right. Alrighty. Keep stuffing it. And this is what I want to do. All right. So now I got my phone back. I am definitely going to use GoFundMe.com to actually fund the SPTV Foundation. Okay. So I got my phone back here. Okay. Dead air. What else is there to talk about? Alrighty. Let's see. All right. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I forgot this one other tomato. All right. Let me see here. All right, I'll just stick it in here. Okay, if you have one tomato left, you know what? I'm just going to stick it in here. Okay, I'll just... Ooh, maybe I should have done it with the tomato here. But no, I want to use it for my salad this week. All right, there we go. So, all right, so we're going to take this. Oh, I should have... I missed one tomato, so I'm going to stick the tomato back in. Now, to be honest with you, there are people in there on the SPTV space who shouldn't be there at all. Because there's one SPTV channel they have. Now, they talked about it 3 times. They don't talk about it that much. And they have a dog and pony show, and it's a cruel practice for the animals that are on it. So, and everybody else, Mercy for Animals, PETA says it's not good to have animals put on display like that. And of course, Ringling Brothers had their last show because they're just abusing their animals. So not only am I a human rights activist for the SPTV, I normally started it because I'm an animal rights activist. So I'm finding stories that Scientology is abusing animals. That's what they do. They're also keeping dogs in crates. And that is abusive. Shame on you, Scientology. Yeah. They say, oh, it's for their own protection against against the protest. The protesters are not doing anything wrong. We're watching it too. They even lie after getting their hands caught in the cookie jar. Okay, there we go. Got that one in. Okay. I love these peppers. They're so cute and it's great to stuff. Oh my gosh, it's great. So this is gonna possibly last for me for maybe about a couple of weeks yet. Stick that in the middle. Hopefully it's, yeah. I think I might have enough in there. So, yeah. Yeah. Nobody's going to stop me from being on YouTube. That's what I do. I find a way to get in. And it comes in handy if you're in the arts and you want to get out there. All right. I'm just giving you dead air. I don't want to give you dead air. Let me think here. What else is up? Oh my gosh, I totally miss Natalie. Oh my gosh. Oh, she is just working full time. I just enjoy her. And I know you guys enjoy her too. She is just unbelievable. And of course, you know, she has a hard time with mobility because of the years that she was in Scientology. So that's another thing that they actually are some of them actually lose their mobility to walk. Now, do some of them walk with a cane? I really don't know because I really don't see Natalie with a cane, but all right, what else is going down? Okay. But you know what? If I do need help, I will ask my family to assist me. But I'm going to have to try. So. Then no problem. I think I'll start an SPTV room of my own. So. And don't worry, I'm not going to plagiarize either. So. But so far, I need to be on there. And she needs to put me on and everybody else who deserves to be on in there. And take out the ones that are not talking about Scientology at all. And then get rid of that dog and pony show for Dogs Against Scientology. They're putting them on a dog and pony show. And it's unbelievable. I'm also an animal rights activist. And they said adopt animals instead of going to a breeder. Now, do they have rules and laws about it? I don't know. But are they guidelines on... Oh, geez, I got to talk about something else. No dead air. So keep coming on to my channel. Oh, how do you like that? Oh, man. Okay. Ah! man, oh man, I left one unpeeled. All right, that should do it. I don't think there's any more in here. No. I missed one. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so here we go. Put it in. Yeah, I'm going to start cooking it tomorrow early in the morning by using very low heat. It's going to cook all day. And if it's not finished by a certain time, yes, I'm going to turn it on a little bit up. Okay. Here we go. All right. Darn it. All right, I'll just put it on the side like this. Oh, boy. All right, just put it like that. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, this is just great. I got plenty left. If not, then looks like I'm gonna have to. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, and if my brother takes my stuff away, I'll take his. So I know what he's capable of. He's going to try and take. And Liz is great. Natalie's great. Jessica Palmadest is really going out there and protesting. She even protested ICE. So, and you're aware that Trump is a cult himself. He's a cult figure. And not only they voted him into office once, they did it twice. And it's all due because Kamala is a woman. So, and do I want that vice president to be president? No. Because forget it. And I mean, he lost his last re-election because of COVID. And they had the audacity to actually elect him into office. All righty, there we go. And I am so hungry. What am I going to eat? You know what? I don't know. So, okay, we're halfway there. Hopefully I'll have more. If not, and there's no more, I'll just throw in and I don't care. So there we go. There. They sound like there are college students next door with music on, and they sound like they're having so much fun. I mean, those were the days. I wish I went back to school sooner. I've known I was going to struggle all these years. Now, I don't feel sorry for pursuing a career. I love it. But at the same time, I wish I had my education earlier. So, all right. All righty. Here we go. Now, as you know, everybody that was in Scientology was robbed of their future. And the parents that put them in there, put their kids in there, they're no better. They're horrible parents. Now, am I criticizing them? Yes, big time. So, now, Scientology is not doing too much for those guys. Because L. Ron Hubbard's son died of suicide. Tom Cruise was married 3 times. He didn't know how to keep a wife. And then John Travolta. Oh my gosh. Right. Now with religion, with me, to do everything myself. I want to pray by myself. I want to light candles by myself. I just want to do everything by myself. Because guess what? There is going to be a problem in the church. Not that I'm complaining. I love the good Lord and I love Jesus, but I also love this earth. Because they want to practice acceptance, but yet they exclude the LGBTQ community. Buddhism, they're not accepting anyone. I'm sorry. They shouldn't practice preaching acceptance if they can't do it themselves. So guess what? I am doing it by myself. Now, my minister, oh boy, he is the most sweetest person in the world. Have I heard him make claims like that? No. I'm telling the truth. No, I didn't hear him say it. But yeah, and the priests I know, all the priests I knew, maybe they passed on. I don't know. And let's see here. Put this in. Okay. Oh, sorry about the dead air again. All right. Doesn't look, I have 4 left, which is not bad. So I'll just throw it in the pot and then that'll be the end of it. All right. That should do it. Okay. Now I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator and it's been close to 2 hours. It's 1:52. I've been on here for 1 hour and 52 minutes. So that should do it. I'm out of mock beef, so. All right, there we go. Hopefully, I'll get my boiler back and I get to take my shower. All right. Alrighty, there we go. Oops. Let's see here. Put these in. All right, there's not much, but you know what? That's it. Okay. I am so done. Now, tomorrow I'm going to come back for brunch and you might hear the drilling and the hammering. It's due because of the fact that I'm getting a new broiler. I can't wait to get my hot water back. Okay, so you know what? That should do it for today. Let me rinse my hands off. All right. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator. I'm not going to eat it tonight. So there we go. So I'm going to have something else to eat since this is not cooked. So put it in the refrigerator. Okay. All right, let's see here. Here. This here. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Okay, let me see. There. Had to do a little bit of rearranging. So let me clean up here. Now we got to the end of the show, and as you can tell, it's a little late to actually cook that thing. So I'm gonna have to actually wait until tomorrow to actually cook it because it's an all-day thing. So, and all right. Okay, so we're gonna wash this. Then I'm gonna use it later to wash my dishes because, as you can tell, like I mentioned, I have no hot water. So, all right. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Then we're gonna clean up this area. It's full of junk. So tomorrow for brunch, I'm gonna bring you turnovers, vegan cheese turnovers. So I'm gonna have a mocked feta and the cheddar. Oh, sorry. All right, there we go. Oh, still need a little more here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I cleaned it. Mother says always clean after making a mess. Of course, I make tons of mess every day, and I should clean it a little more, but I don't. Okay. So. All right. Now, guess what? We are done. Okay, so you know the drill. Hit the like, press subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. And God bless you, and blessed be.